be off by 6:50. I know he was gonna call right then. I gotta hit you back, man. So, good afternoon to the people in the world. All right, YouTubers. Hello, welcome, YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. And I may just go ahead and get on my as well. Let's just make it awesome. It's been a while since I've been on here for you all. TikTok, though, you all are right now my number one platform. So again, if any of you all are watching right now, double tap the screen so that way we can go ahead and get started. Y'all feeling my little background? We've been working here behind the scenes. We're going to change those lights. I don't really like how that look. But we have been working behind the scenes here to get prepared because I've been telling you all we got all this stuff that we're launching next month. Well, in the next 45 to 60 days, I got a lot of stuff that's launching. Not a whole lot, but enough. Okay. So we've been on here getting prepared, getting this office together with this background, with this setup. And I'm going to just go ahead and jump on Facebook real quick. What I say? Let's talk business. Open QA. All right, so it is Saturday. Now, this day used to be called Small Business Saturday, but any of y'all who follow me, you know that I don't like to use the terminology small. I like for us to say Big Business Saturday, right? Because we are business owners and we are looking to grow and expand and be big in business, not small, right? So it's very important with the terminology that you use, especially being a new or startup entrepreneur. I want y'all to get into that mindset and understand that it's power in this tongue. Okay, so everything that you say, everything that you speak is powerful, right? So for me, I don't want to be a small business. I want to be a big business. I want to make sure my business grow. We can continue hiring, marketing. You get what I'm saying? So I have changed this Saturday from Small Business Saturday to Big Business Saturday, right? So that's the first thing. So any of my business owners that are on here, welcome. Let us know what your business is. What type of business do you have, especially on TikTok and YouTube? Let me know what type of business you all have. How long have you been in business? Throw your business name out there. If anything, this is the time for you to be extra happy about sharing your business, okay? The other thing is business owners, do not limit yourself and not share your business. I feel like too many of you all have social media platforms, but you're not posting. You're not sharing. You're not putting information up. Some of you all have businesses and I didn't even know you had a business, right? So that's the worst thing is for you to be in business and for no one to know that you have a business. You get what I'm saying? And I know it can feel discouraging at times because you're taught that your friends and your family are going to support you. But the reality is for real entrepreneurs, your friends and your family do not support. They're not going to be your first. They're not going to be your first customers, right? So if any of you all have ever worked in MLM or insurance sales, really it's insurance sales. I feel like it's the insurance thing. Credit, whether you selling Primerica, whether you doing what is it, PH, all of those different kind of multi-level marketings, they kind of put you in that mindset of, talk to your friends and your family, reach out to your friends and your family. But those of us who are real entrepreneurs, we know and understand your friends and your family are not it. That's not who you're marketing to. So what I need a lot of you all to understand when you're a business owner, your friends and your family is not it. Right. So this is part of why I get on here to try to help educate you. So that way you can be set up properly. You actually need to know who your audience is. You actually need to know who your target market is. We talked about this. So me being in tax and business strategy, right? My target audience is someone who is maybe 35 to 49 in age, that makes anywhere between $100,000 to $1 million in income. That's my target audience. Now, does that mean I will work with people who make less than 100,000? Yes. Does that mean that I will work with people outside of that spectrum, 20-year-olds, 50-year-olds? Yes. But as an entrepreneur, as a business owner in the field that I'm in, I need to know who my target is. Who am I talking to, right? I don't do basic low-level taxes, right? So I don't have a whole bunch of clients that are, what I want to say. I don't have a whole lot of clients who don't understand my value. Let's just say that. Because you have to understand too, I'm a tax and business strategist, right? So I don't have a lot of clients who are looking for the biggest refund. I don't have a lot of clients who are looking to switch up every other year and just go to whoever, because they're not in the mindset of growth, right? They're in the mindset of trying to figure out who's going to give me the largest refund. So I have a client base who knows and understands I'm working with Patrice because I know Patrice knows what she's doing. I know that when I start making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, I have to think better. I can't think with a poverty mindset. I can't expect a refund every single year. So Patrice is going to show me how to make this money, how to turn this money into more money. And then I'm going to be able to start my business, open up my company, have life insurance for my family. Like, I work with clients who want to grow. I don't work with clients who stay in a stuck lack mindset. You get what I'm saying? So I don't work with everybody. So I know who my target audience is. As entrepreneurs, you all need to understand this, because if you're a business owner and you're not making money, you're not making sales, that means you're not talking to your market. That means you're not talking to your target audience. That means you're not talking to the people who can also afford your services. I'm also not a low-level tax professional. You're not paying me $200 and $300 to do a tax return. On average, if I have I work with business clients majority, right? So LLCs, corporations, my tax returns start at $750 to $1,000. So again, if you looking for some basic low-level stuff, that's not me, right? So you have to know and understand who you are. What does your business represent? What is the value that your business brings to the table? When you do that, now you could set up your client avatar, as we call it. You should have a client avatar, which tells you exactly the demographic you're talking to, which is the age, right? Exactly the income, because you have to state that. You have to say, I need my client to be making $50,000 or more, because again, you will not be able to afford my services if you making $20,000 at Walmart. You're not going to want to pay a $750 tax return. You get what I'm saying? So again, it's not that I'm not accepting these other people, but I do have to have a target of who I'm talking to and who I'm reaching. And then that is how you're going to convert into sales, right? And so I've shared that with you all. I don't have to sell anything. All I have to do is get on and open up my mouth, because every time I talk, I'm dropping gems, I'm giving game, I'm sharing knowledge. So people are already like, oh, okay, well, if I get this, if she's telling this for free, imagine what I get in a consultation or a course or a workshop with her. You get what I'm saying? So as entrepreneurs, as business owners, you have to do these things. We live in a world of social media, right? I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, right? So I'm utilizing these free platforms to connect with my audience, to share valuable information with my audience. So again, I'm still showing value, right? Many of you all are not doing that. You're not posting. You're not showing what you're doing. You're not showing what your value is. How can you help your customer get from here to here, right? Everything with business is a need, right? So if you are a business owner and you're satisfying a need, or you're helping your customer get from here to here, what are you representing? What are you showing to do that, right? So what questions do you all have? Because that's enough about me. I just like to share with you all how I strategize and how I think, because so many people think that friends and family are going to support you. And I want y'all to understand, you're going to be real disappointed out here in the entrepreneur world if that's your mindset. So get out of that MLM thinking, because I know that's what they teach y'all. Go through your phone and look at the top 10 people that you talk to every day. Baby, that is not business. No, that's not how we do business. And this is why so many of you all are dropping off and not doing your business and not sharing your business, not posting your business, not talking about your business, because you have got discouraged because your little funky family and friends aren't supporting you. When you have a million in the 20, 50 million people in the United States that are watching you online that will support you. My biggest supporters are people I have never met before. My biggest supporters are people on YouTube, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? TikTok. I've never met these people in my life, right? But they are supporting my business. So again, you all have to be real strategic with the information that you're putting and posting out here. All right. So if you got any questions, let's roll. I'm only on here for another 20 minutes. I'm only doing 30-minute sessions because I am in community. Not on the internet like that too much this year. 2023 is the year to Jordan. We got stuff to do. So I'm focused on community. Y'all not in Patreon. We got Patreon community. And then also I have some other stuff launching next month. So let's roll. Tasha, you say I'm talking to you. Let's roll, Tasha. Caritha, when you have a business, do you have to file it if you only made a certain amount? So this is, again, that myth. A lot of you all think, oh, I only made a certain dollar amount. Do I have to file my taxes? The government and the IRS does not care if you made $1 or you made $1,000 or you made $100,000. Your tax liability is your tax liability. So yes, the legal answer for that is yes, you still have to file your taxes. Some of you all will have a zero tax return, a zero income tax return. That just is what it is. But to think that you don't have to file the taxes just because you didn't make any money, that's the myth. And then it's also going to depend on how you're set up. If you're a sole proprietor, maybe not, right? If you're an LLC, a corporation, a non-for-profit, you all are expected to file your taxes annually, whether you made money or not. Hey, Arnetta. TikTok, hit them double taps for me. I need to get them likes up for y'all, from y'all. So anybody that's new here to the page and the channel, welcome. I did not introduce myself today. So I am Patrice L Stewart. I am the realest tax and business strategist that you will ever meet. I have over 18 years of experience in the tax, accounting, banking, financial services industry. I've been an entrepreneur for the last 14 years. I've been completely self-employed in my own business for the last 10 years. Next month is my 10-year anniversary, right? So I know a lot about business, taxes, finances, the banking system, all of that, right? So I'm a wealth of knowledge of information when it comes to entrepreneurship, taxes, and business. So I get on these free platforms and I talk to you all and I educate you all. And many of you have not seen me more recently because it's tax time and I'm busy and we billing and we making money and we helping business owners grow and get to this bag, right? So let's roll. What you got? We got 18 minutes left. I'm off of here at 6:50. Make sure if you're watching this, share this live, like the page, like the channel. That's how you support me. We're not on here asking you to join nothing, right? I ask you for some likes and to share the page and to follow the page. That's it. I have an appointment with you on Tuesday. I'm trying to be prepared bookkeeping wise. What's the best way to have everything organized? This is my first time filing taxes. Great question, AP. So when you all come to me to file taxes, you should be giving me a profit and loss statement. That's what I need from you. So that's how you're going to come prepared. Please do not come to my office with a bunch of receipts. I don't add up receipts, especially not during tax time. I'll be billing you at $100 an hour, right? So we don't want to do that. So tax time is the time for us to actually file and prepare your taxes. Those of you all who are looking to do bookkeeping and accounting, make sure you get that done before you come see me. My office is open all year round. We don't shut down next month. All right. April 18th is tax deadline for people who owe. If you owe and you need an extension, then get an extension in. But if you get a refund, you can file throughout the year. My office is open January through December We usually shut down the first week of December, the last month of the year. But I file personal taxes all the way up until I want to say around the end of November is when the IRS shuts the system down. So we file taxes all year round. So I'm not a January through April preparer or office. I'm a real legitimate business. I'm in business all year round. Okay. So if you can't get in or you're not prepared by April 18th, it's okay. We can file an extension and you can come at a later time frame. But definitely make sure that you got a profit and loss statement. If you need to look that up, Google profit and loss statement, and it will give you a bunch of examples of how a profit and loss statement looks. Every single entrepreneur, if you are a business owner and you all are not running a profit and loss statement, I hate to tell you this, but you're not a real business. You're not. You're not a real business if you don't know your numbers. If you don't know where your income is coming in at, if you don't know what your expenses are, if you all are just out here buying and doing whatever you want, spending the money however you want, baby, you side hustling. Simple as that, right? So I like you all to know and understand who you are, where you are, be open and honest with yourself, because also you will have a lot better experience. Some of you all have office hours or have certain days on your booking link that you're not available. Some of you all are claiming to be open on Monday. You close Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let me give you this tip. Use the real business. Use your real business. Oh, we got one of them on here. Let me report this. Hold on, YouTube. Hold on 1 second. I got one of them on here. Let me report them. Let's report this. Hold on, because I got to block this right away. I don't play about that. Let's go to your channel, and we're going to actually block you from being able to comment on here again, baby, because we don't play that. Also, when you all are online and stuff, y'all got to immediately block these pages. People that come on here talking crazy, jazzy, you got to immediately block it and report it to not allow that kind of content and spam to come up on your videos, because or else you'll keep getting stuff like that. Okay. So, all right, I blocked him off, so we should not be seeing anything else from him again. TikTok, Facebook, I forgot y'all was on here. Ladarius, I done sent you like 3 people. Thank you. I changed my color scheme from purple from a royal purple and an emerald green. That's my new brand colors. We'll show all y'all that good stuff next month when I do my 10-year anniversary release. So, all right, TikTok always has 21 questions. So let's roll, because y'all got questions. Everybody else is quiet. Okay, I answered that one. I answered that one. Should I do it for each month of 2022 or for the total of the whole year? So when you have a formal bookkeeping and accounting system, it will be monthly, right? If you set up a QuickBooks, a FreshBooks, Zoho, whichever one you like. I personally like QuickBooks. A lot of my clients, I use QuickBooks, and a lot of my clients use QuickBooks. But if you have an actual accounting system, your accounting system is going to have you enter the stuff in monthly. And then when you run reports, you'll be able to run the report for the whole year. So when you give me the profit and loss statement, it's going to say January through December 2022. So it's going to have the whole year. So yes, give me the whole year. For you, it would be good for you to run your reports monthly though, because this will show you what your income and expenses are. And so again, this is how you're able to grow in business when you actually are paying attention to stuff like that. If again, you out here just all over the place, willy-nilly, hey, do you, but stop calling yourself a business owner. Say, hey, I got a little side hustle, okay? Because we're going to definitely make sure that more you all start knowing and understanding what the real thing is to be in business. All right. And so being in business is definitely knowing and understanding your numbers. What other questions y'all got while I'm on here? We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. TikTok, hit that double tap screen, baby. Let's roll. Honestly, I was all over the place last year, but now I have Honeybook. Okay. So actually, you can go through Honeybook and you can upload that old stuff. So if you have your bank statements from your business, you should be able to upload your monthly bank statements into Honeybook, and then it will still give you an idea. Now you may have to enter in some additional payments and receipts from there, but even if you are just starting, you can always backdate and go back and put the information in as long as you have those bank accounts and stuff. It's easier with the bank account. If you got a business bank account, girl, yeah, make life easy for yourself. I have clients, we've backdated, we've gone back a year, 2 years, 3 years, do they bookkeeping. Now, don't get me wrong, that's going to cost you more. On average, if we're doing a year worth of data entry, you're looking at maybe like $8,000 to $10,000, depending on how many bank statements you have and the transactions that you have. But we definitely have backdated. I've worked with a couple of companies where we backdated their years, especially companies that are looking to get funding, because businesses, loans, and lenders want to see a solid 2 years in business. Usually they want to see 2 years worth of taxes. They want to see 2 years worth of profit and loss statement. They want to see 2 years worth of balance sheet and income statements. So if you got the money to go back and do it, it makes sense, because a lot of these loans and lending companies, you can qualify for $100,000, $200,000 in funding or more, but you got to have your paperwork in order. So yes, you can go back and do that. Well, you should be able to do that with Honeybook. I'm not real familiar with Honeybook. I'm gonna be honest. I do have a couple of people that use them. I don't do the actual bookkeeping for it, so they work with my bookkeeping lady. But yeah, with most of those accounting systems, you can go back. Just know that. Hey, Antonio. Hey, Miss Andrea Thompson. It's been a while. I ain't seen you in a minute. We got to catch up. Um, if I have any men in business on this TikTok live right now, let me know. I think I saw some of y'all commenting earlier saying you got different trucking companies and LLCs. My men in business, I need you all to tap in right now while I'm looking at the screen. Whether if you in the trucking industry or you are a male in real estate, I have a program that I'm getting ready to launch for you all. I got to still come up with the name. I wanted the Truckers Concierge, but the Truckers Concierge is already taken. But pretty much what I'm doing is I've partnered with another tax professional, and what we're doing is we are really catering to you men in business. A lot of men, you all need help, right? The females have everything: women empowerment, women this, women that, women groups. There's a whole lot of female things, but I don't see a whole lot of on the internet for you men, right? For men to get together and network and be in business. So I have created a program, and I'm going to talk more about it, but I wanted to know exactly who was on so we can maybe follow up with you. But I have created a program, like a concierge kind of service for men in business, especially men in the trucking and the real estate industry. A lot of you all are out in the field. A lot of you all are in that truck. You don't have a lot of time to do and push through paperwork. So if you need certain paperwork done, if you need a CFO to manage your income and expenses, I also have a CFO package that we recently have designed and developed for those of you all who are men in business. But I'm personally really focusing on men in business. Women, we love you, but this particular program is going strict for men in business. One, y'all need help. Two, it's like a personal concierge kind of service. So we're able to actually develop programs, create your offer for you. Some of you need bookkeeping, some of you don't. Some of you need an actual CFO that's going to manage your bank statement and your income and your expenses every month, right? And some of you don't. So it just really depends on where you're at in business, but just know we're out here looking for you. All right, AP, let me see what you got. You say you got one more question. You say, I'm somewhat in business. Okay, Great Force. I'm gonna need you to be all the way in business if you're gonna get with me though, okay? Is you gotta be able to afford these monthly services. So this is for some of my men that are ready and can afford the services, but just need the help. Um, okay, I saw that one. I'm honestly all over the place. I saw that one. Okay, I'm an event designer. My losses will include money I spent on products for the events. So yes. So pretty much where your expenses and stuff. So every industry is different, right? If you're an event designer or planner, then yes, that's going to be considered a part of your cost of goods, either sold or your actual supplies that you need for the event, right? So if you're buying the actual background, you're buying some of the things, you're buying chairs, lamps, whatever you're buying for the event, but then you're billing it out to the customer, then yes, that's a business expense for you, right? So even when it comes down to the time, right? If you're driving back and forth to the customer's event to go meet with people, to go look at the florist, to have the chef come out, all of that should be a part of your business expense, right? You should be paying attention to your mileage, driving to and from the location, showing your customer or your client. Like you'll have a nice amount of stuff with event planning. But this is why we talk about this stuff, because every single industry is different, right? So people in the real estate industry, they have a totally different type of tax write-off because they get something called depreciation. The average business owner, we don't get depreciation, right? But when you own property and you're a real estate investor, there's something called depreciation and it helps a lot, right? So real estate is one of the biggest and best industries to have as an investor or a business owner because of that. This is why all of your millionaires and billionaires own real estate, own property, because it's one of the best ways to take tax write-offs and advantages that nobody else gets, right? So that's why, again, I talk about the business and the taxes, because taxes are industry specific, right? You're not able to write off every single thing for every single business, depending on what you're doing. But in your case, yeah, you should have a nice amount of write-offs, AP. And then if you need to contact me on Monday before you actually come in for your Tuesday to kind of just let me see like what you have, you can do that too. You can maybe send me your profit and loss report, so we could see. All right, I got 3 minutes and I'm out. What y'all got? YouTube, let me go on YouTube. Okay, we out. Let me remove all of this stuff. Delete, delete, delete. We're not even addressing this type of ignorance on here. The other thing that I want to share with y'all, while some of y'all are still quiet. Okay, AP. The other thing I want to share with y'all too. A lot of times in business too, you will focus on the people who are not supporting you. Don't do that. You have so many people that are over here supporting you, and then you get one or two comments that's negative, right? I'm also sharing this because this used to be me on here, especially when you get on this internet, because people love to be ignorant and add their 2 cents. You got to stay focused. You got to remember, you a king, you a queen. You don't come off your throne to address peasants, right? So when people come on your page and your channel and they talking extra goofy, just block and delete them. Don't even respond. Don't even acknowledge who they are, because now you're bringing your high vibration and your energy level down to where them peasants is at, right? We don't do peasantry. I'm a queen. I'm a goddess. I'm going to stay up here. So we also have to remember that in business too, a lot of times you'll focus on the people who are not supporting your business, right? So-and-so isn't supporting. No, my friends and family don't do this. But then you got people on the internet who are buying from you and supporting you, right? Focus on those people. Put more energy into those people who are actually buying and supporting from you versus who's not. Because who's not is who's not. They're never going to support, whether you complaining about it, whether you posting about it. All you're doing is putting that out in the energy and the atmosphere that you're not being supported. But if you focus more on the people who are actually supporting you, who are actually listening to your content, paying attention, you get what I'm saying? Then all of that positive energy is going to keep rolling with you. But if you focus on the negative, you're going to get negative. And that's one thing we don't do. Okay? We don't do that at all. So just also make sure that you remain in a positive light and energy at all times, because it's already hard enough when you're building a business and a brand. You don't need to be thrown off. How should I categorize fuel advance for a contractor? How should I categorize fuel advances for a contractor? It's still going to go under your fuel expense. I mean, if you're doing it as an advance, then it's still going to be categorized as a fuel expense. So on most profit and loss, there's an area for you to be able to do fuel or gas expense. So it's still going to go under there, even if you're advancing it. You say, I really do because I'm nervous. Don't be nervous, AP. I'm one way on this internet, but when it comes to like actually interacting with my clients, like my real clients that decided to book with me, I'm very open. I'm not. Don't be scared. There's no reason to be scared. And then if you're missing something, we'll just let you know what you're missing, and we'll go from there. Thanks, Debbie. Hey, Ashley. Thank you. Tanya Bell, you're welcome. Katia Franco, what's going on, lady? All right, y'all, my time is up. I am off. I have to go. So we are done. I will be on tomorrow for a little while because I do have an event here at my office, so I'm gonna be working. I don't know why this man always come on here. Lucky me, you have a problem. Get off of my page because I don't know why you always coming on here talking about Cash App you $10. Every single time you get on my live, you talk about Cash App me $10. Sir, I already know you be on here playing. So thank you for always making me laugh. Have a great day. Okay. Deontay, I need that escort downgrade. Oh, Deontay, that's you. I got you. I haven't forgot you. Mr. Erotic, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I was only on here for 30 minutes and it's already been 30 minutes. So I got to go. I will see y'all in community. Those of y'all that are on Patreon, remember, we switched Patreon from Sunday to Wednesday at 7. I uploaded a video with me and Attorney Joy Hunt going over the LLC. Starting the LLC, why you want to do an LLC, the benefits of an LLC, all of that, right? So make sure that you all that are in the Patreon community, you check that live is up for you. Remember, you can have any live up. I mean, you can watch any replay as long as you are in the Patreon community. And we have content that goes all the way back to January 1st. Why do you have an LLC, Eugene, if it's not making no money? This is part of this conversation that we need to have. Like, those of you all who are not making money in your business, you need to really just dissolve the business. Because I answered that earlier, but I'm going to answer that. That's going to be the last thing before I log off, which is if you have a business, an LLC, a corporation, a non-for-profit, you are registered with the Secretary of State, and you have had this business 1, 2, 3 years, and you're constantly saying you haven't made any money, it's time to let that business go. All right. Because at this point, yes, you still have to file taxes. The IRS doesn't care if you made money or not. What you'll do is you'll have a 0 income tax return, but you'll never get any business credit, funding, none of that, because you all are completely showing 0 income, right? So the whole point to be in business is to make money. So you have to get to a point where you understand if you're not serious about this business, you're not making money, dissolve the company, because having these LLCs and paying the annual filing fees to have these LLCs active and in place is $150 with the state of Illinois. California LLCs are $800. Okay, y'all wasting y'all money. So if you're not gonna be in business, seriously, get out, stop it, close it out. Okay, that's the best that I could say. I'm gone. I'm out. I'll see y'all again tomorrow for a little bit of time. Have a good night. That's exactly what it is, Ramirez. Everybody want to put, like you say, put the cart before the horse. And that's why I'm on here talking, because it's too many people that are not making money in business. Like, that's the whole point of being in business. Like, if we're not talking about making no money, it don't make sense. So a lot of people will start in a side hustle, which I'm not knocking nobody for. Great, right? But once you get to a year and you haven't made no real money in business, it's time to actually look at that. It's time to actually look at your paperwork and be like, have a real accountability session with yourself. That's what I'm making more people do this year. Look at yourself, take accountability for your action or your lack thereof, right? And actually have that conversation with yourself. Like, am I really serious about this? Am I really in business? And a lot of you are not. It's just as simple as that. So that's it. That's this is my little TED talk. I'm out. I will see the rest of y'all tomorrow when I'm back on my TikTok page. So TikTok I will be on Sunday. Have a good night. All right, I got another YouTube person on here. So let me just get them off of here. Then YouTube, we out. Let me block and delete this person. And then I need to remove all of these comments before I end the live so it doesn't show up in the replay. We are reporting this. And then all comments have been removed. Okay, I'm done. I'm out. Have a good weekend. Ooh, 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 ooh.